Coronavirus is a thing.
A little delayed, but okay.
All right, guys. So some of us are broadcasting live from the deep underground bunker for our coronavirus shelter. Um, Josh, he got scared. Nick kind of scared him off, so he's drinking High Life at the house. But he's going to join us vicariously.
That's right. Well, tell them the full truth. Josh is on work break for this whole thing. He can't be exposing his family at home, so we can't expose him. We all work together.
Yeah.
Well, we're still maintaining our social distance for the show, so we got this crazy setup.
My real belief is that Josh has been home the whole time and is just too drunk to get out.
I'm just not wearing pants.
Do what?
I'm just not wearing pants. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hey, Josh, neither are we.
Yeah.
All right, well, Nick is, but...
I
You
know.
all
I know.
know what we're
Technically,
doing.
I'm wearing shorts, so.
All right, guys. So, Nick, Christine, and I will be tasting tonight, and Josh will be joining in with any other odd pieces of knowledge that he may have, and he'll also be monitoring
Random
our Twitch
anecdotes.
feed. So,
We really need the comments to go on the screen, man. We really do.
well, yeah, Josh can see him, we can see him, everybody can see him. So,
It'll inspire people to watch live, because when you watch on YouTube, guys, unfortunately, you don't get to see the scroll of live comments that's available
That
on the
pop
live
up.
Twitch show.
so who's Dr. Jesus?
Hi, Dr. Jesus.
So,
Oh, that's me.
oh, that's
Oh.
you. Okay. So, why does that
Well,
not surprise
hi.
me? So, between Christina and Nick, I think we probably should start with Christina.
me. Yeah.
What's up?
All right, we're gonna start off with Boulevard Brewery, brewing company, the Tequila Barrel Lime Gosa, or
That sounds
Ghost.
You guys
I know
remember
some
when
people say it both ways. I prefer the Gosa. So
Was
this
that
should be
Kansas City or
fun.
something?
Kansas City, yeah.
Go to Kansas City.
One of my OG favorite craft breweries. They're a little bit more mainstream now. But they had a tropical pale ale that I was like obsessed with for a while.
Yeah, great stuff.
It was so good. So this is
So we've had a tequila lime goza on the show from another company that was really solid.
so let's see how this one holds up. For it to be
Nick just got called out of the room, by the way.
so for it to be a barrel aged beer, it's still pretty low ABV. I guess I need to learn the ways of the podcast, but it's 4.2. Not a lot of information on the packaging, other than that it's a sour ale.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm off early, so sounds good.
So I get the
Sorry, everyone. That was my brother. He's in the midst of the social distancing wars himself up in Madison, Wisconsin. Great beer country, but pardon the interruption.
Cisco dude.
Yeah, he works for Cisco. He's on the front lines. Apparently, they're essential. He asked when will the food infrastructure go home for the virus, and he was told never.
So I get the key lime.
I get lime like kind of immediately. You know,
Yeah.
like the bottles of lime and lemon juice that you can buy at the store for additive. Like that's what it reminds me of. Like the little ones that look like the little lemons or the little.
I get
real lime.
Yeah.
I get a touch of like key lime pie.
Yeah, kind of
Like just a little bit of
creaminess.
Yeah.
Right on the
From what
like it's
So
subtle.
that wasn't terribly sour, right?
What was that, Josh?
From what I remember, that one wasn't terribly sour, right?
No, not terribly sour. It does
No, it's not
does
sour.
have a kick to it, but not terribly sour.
It's sour on the front, and what you were I kind of get that light creaminess on the end.
Yeah, on the back end, definitely.
Super drinkable.
It wouldn't surprise me if
Surprising
it
for
is more of like a blackened lime or a key lime or something that they actually used in this. It really wouldn't surprise me.
More sour key lime pie on the back end, even almost the crust.
Wow, that
Yeah,
end
it does have a
continues.
sweetness on the finish, like a creamy sweetness.
The malt's a pretty thorough backbone throughout. Really enjoy that. It gives it a good solid base on the beer. Some Goses just lack a really solid malt. This has that.
By the way, my palate cleanser's the Sweetwater Georgia Brown tonight.
Nice.
That's an Edward Teach
Remarkably
German.
heavy. Remarkably heavy and bready, really, for a Gose, I would say, guys. I don't know if you feel that. Gose is really just typically just really light white wheat, right?
I thought it was gonna have a little bit more of a tart kick to it.
Okay.
I love the flavor. I just was anticipating something a little bit more tart.
You know, I have to say, price point on this one for the beer that it is, I'm not, upset with it at all. I think it's a decent little beer.
I'd like a little bit more tequila. Like, I'd like a little bit more out of it, but from what I was expecting and what I'm tasting, it's fine.
Yeah, but, when you get the more, this is not a knock against Boulevard, but the other tequila barrel-aged Lime Goza that we had was more, but the price point was a lot more, too.
Was it the
Founders.
the Mas Agave?
Yeah.
See, to that one was a little bit too much for me personally.
Yeah.
I kind of want something in between. This one's definitely on the lighter side in comparison. The Mas Agave was really boozy.
Didn't we have a third one from like Tarboro Brewing or something like that, Josh? Do you remember that one last year?
I know we had another key lime one out there. Sometimes I get it mixed up with the black lime one that we had.
From Elysium.
Yeah, the Elysian black lime. There was another key lime one out there. I know Tarboro's got that.
They have Seed Spitter, which is a watermelon one.
Yeah.
But I know there's another key lime one we had. Was it Westbrook?
Oh yeah.
Westbrook key lime
Yeah.
is so good.
That's
like
right.
they literally, you
That was
taste
probably
the
right between
crust.
the two, wasn't it?
It's so insanely good. But back to the Boulevard aspect, like it's good. It's kind of tart up front, mildly sweet on the end.
I could drink this on a hot day.
Oh yeah, another good beach beer. I guess that's my go-to.
If our beaches ever get opened up again.
I could drink it on a cold or a temperate day as well.
Yeah. Nick, how do you feel about it?
I'm not a huge. You don't hear me bragging sour ales and goses all the time, but I'm really digging the crafting on this. Again, the strong malt backbone, the fact that there's real beer here, keeps me interested.
Okay.
It gives it a nice finish. I think that lends to the sweetness on the lime, and that's where we're getting some of that. I would not be surprised if it is made with a black lime. Just the way that flavor is reminds me of Salute and some of those others we were talking about.
Dogfish does one with a black lime.
If it's a key lime, maybe we're gonna find out that black key limes. Watch this; it'll be hilarious.
Yeah.
But the flavor's really friendly, really fun. It's got a nice finish, but I wouldn't say it lingers in any way that's unpleasant. So
It's pretty clean.
yeah, ready to party. Great porch beer, fire. I had carne asada tonight, cooked to perfection.
I bet that'd be great.
That would be
This
perfect.
is perfect with that, especially because I cut it wrong. It was chewy as all get out.
Hey, this
so.
beer will forgive that.
Yeah, that would have cut right through. But yeah, enjoying it altogether. Thanks.
Yeah, I think that's nice choice there, Christina.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Nick, you got something for us back there?
Yeah, something a little more aggressive. And is the victory that I'm having, is that called Cloudwalker? Is that what that's called?
The what we have on draft is the Cloud Pleaser.
Cloud Pleaser.
No, Cloud Pleaser or Cloudwalker? Cloud Pleaser? I gotta take a quick look.
It's
Cloud.
Oh, no, it's erased. And it's not on the tap there.
Victory, what's your Cloud?
It's
IPA.
It's Cloud Walker.
Cloud Walker.
What was Cloud Pleaser? I feel like that was
That was
one
the
as well.
AMB,
That's
the
like
nuclear Cloud Pleaser.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did taste Cloud Blizzard here, so no love lost there. Cloudwalker. It's a hazy, juicy IPA that I'm
Surprise.
got here for
Yeah.
my palate cleanser.
I'm not surprised that Nick's drinking an IPA, and just because the amount we have, I'm not surprised he's drinking a hazy.
You know, guys, this one's not unpleasant, and it pairs well with the round of gozas. And then maybe I never thought about this,
Yeah,
but this
it's
could be the
juicier.
popularity of the hazy juicies. is how well they go with other beers if you have them.
Speaking of other beers, what do you got back there for us? We're Christina and I are
All right,
thirsty.
I'm gonna pass this up there so you
Got
guys can
empty
get your
cup?
portions poured. And in the meantime, I'm
Sorry,
gonna finish my tequila barrel.
What?
Easy, Rob. Calm
I
down.
just wasn't gonna be rude and pour mine first. That's all.
I'm not that much of a lady. Let's
Hey,
be honest.
Yeah, but
Well, come on now. We're pretty happy to have Christina back from a
Week
guest.
2, you guys.
From a guest
Oh,
last week
what channel are you guys doing
to a
again?
guest host, and now we got Josh as the guest. So I don't know, guys. I'm not saying we made any changes
You know,
here,
this-
programming wise.
this may be a good addition from the a good thing to happen from the coronavirus thing. If there's one good thing to be taken from it, it might be the fact that Josh is staying home and Christina's joining us. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there and see what
Well,
sticks.
Hey,
Guys, I
You know,
almost
there's
had
a
an ode to
natural
Josh. I
evolution.
almost did
What was that,
Yeah.
Josh? I'm sorry.
Joker Ace.
There's a natural evolution to things, and you gotta
At least
sometimes.
we got prettier.
Hey, Josh, you and your father got
I'm
a
a
couple
prettier
crabby
version of
Louis.
Josh tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was some
That-
people
that
who really
thing
thought Josh
was
was
like
pretty.
No,
Thanks,
but
Owen.
at least,
His long locks left, and I brought mine.
yeah, we do want Josh back in the room though, because
No, we miss him.
it's fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me guess. I'm drinking a cloudy, juicy, hazy IPA.
Absolutely not. No.
No, I think it's a double.
Cloudy Juicy IPA. That's the kettle.
The Kettle Krabby Louie.
Krabby Louie.
Yeah, Krabby Louie.
What a cute name.
You and your dad
Krabby
purchased a couple of
Louie.
these for your quarantine.
It is a dipper,
Yeah.
I know that. But it's got
It's
By
got
you
a
mean me and Dad?
mild-
I got it
That's-
citrus.
It's labeled as Imperial, so just gonna throw that out there. And ABV, I might have to say this right now because this will affect
Ooh,
taste.
Josh, that was a 5.8.
9.5
Out of
ABV.
7-1,
5.8, maybe 6.9.
6.9 out of 7-1,
No, 5.8 out of 6.9. Come on.
5.8 out
I
of
was about to
7-9.
say,
All right,
those
fair
are
enough.
big difference.
And that was a 3.2 out of 4.5.
3.2 out of 4.5. All right.
The-
All
the-
right.
I
That's
haven't
Back-
understood the language yet, so I think they have a secret language.
I definitely think Imperial versus
Okay.
Double.
So
Just overall,
So-
I think that's correct.
I
You know,
don't think
all-
there's a big smell.
I'm gonna.
Like on the nose, it's nothing crazy.
I get a little citrusy, a little juicy, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I like the nose better than I do the palate.
I'm not really.
I don't smell a lot. Maybe it's my sniffer.
Uh-oh,
My
I hope
sniffer's,
you're not getting the CV.
my
Uh-oh.
sniffer's broke.
That's the first sign
That's
of
the
the
first
CV.
sign
You better
of
not
the
be getting it.
All jokes aside, that's not funny to joke about, but I don't have it.
I don't, so far as we know.
So I get a light orange juice on nose.
Okay.
I kinda
Not
taste
heavy,
orange.
not heavy, but a little light.
Like,
But I'm gonna tell you,
like Minute Maid concentrate, OJ.
I'm gonna
No.
tell you, I like the smell.
Are
a lot
you
better
ready
than
for
the palate.
this? You know when. Hold on, let me take another sip.
You're getting ready to reveal something that Jonathan doesn't want you to reveal.
No, 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 no. You know when you're drinking a screwdriver, right? Little OJ vodka,
I still
right?
feel like this could go
Blackberry
anywhere.
Phillips.
Flathead Phillips.
Yeah, you know.
A flathead, okay?
Rob puts drum
You
booty
know
in
when
his
you're drinking one of
screwdrivers.
those, and at the very end of the drink, if any Office fans out there, when you get second drink, when the ice starts melting and there's not really anything left, so you take the last little chug before you go get a new drink,
Yes.
that's what that tastes like.
Is that a good taste or a bad taste?
It's fine, but it's like lightly orangey, like a watered down orange. Not a lot of bitterness on the end. Like you taste the hop, but there's no true bitterness, at least on my palate. I can't really taste much.
So I have to say, for the ABV that this has, which is, did you say was 9?
9.5.
So I'm not getting a lot of malty alcohol from it. 2.3. Hey, I would give that a higher rating, but I know what you're drinking.
It kind of just struggled the way it
Yeah. So
What
I'm
you're
not
drinking
rating-
also.
You
because
get
if-
minus 10 points just for what you're drinking.
Yeah, so I'm not rating the burp because it's High Life. So I'm just
Champagne of beers.
I'm
my ass.
not gonna lie though, that one of the very best Super Bowl commercials of all time. It was the 2-second commercial with a guy standing in the warehouse and he just goes, "High Life." That was the whole commercial. Like, I love it. Like, it's one of the funniest commercials of all time to me.
You were drunk, weren't you?
No, not really. I mean, I don't remember.
Anytime I've said I'm not really drunk, I'm absolutely drunk.
Look it up. You guys will enjoy it.
Alright, so I'm not getting the booziness, is what I was getting at.
I disagree. I think I'm getting a lot of malty booziness, and then just like a hot citrus hop overtone.
It tastes
Nothing
like second
skunky,
peak.
nothing herbal, nothing florals coming out of this beer. West Coast hop IPA lovers, this is not in that category like that. This is no tropical lightning from your Wilmington beer fans. This is something more subdued. It's got a heavy buzz type feeling. Definitely like a DIPA Imperial kind of barley wine taste going on. Heavy
Okay,
malt.
barley wine.
I'm
Yes.
gonna have to see, I think I disagree with that.
I think that's a good hit on there. I think that
Barley
just-
wine aspect?
yeah, I think
okay,
that just
maybe
hit
the
there.
barley, but I don't get that malty booziness at all.
I don't either, but I think that the aftertaste right there is kind of barley wine.
Now we didn't talk ABV on the Boulevard. What was?
Yeah, it was low. You were taking your phone call
Yeah, it was
because
like
you're such an
4%.
important human
No.
being. It's 4.2,
So
pretty low.
Okay.
So I have to ask a question now. We had a kettle last week that none of us really liked.
It got panned a little bit on the show. I'll be honest.
I think we're talking about it being a bad batch or the case got skunked. I had a can out of the same batch later on. It was just fine. Christina had one that had a soapy flavor like I
Yeah.
originally commented that I had.
Yeah, I tasted it, it was probably a Thursday or Friday after the podcast last week, and I did not enjoy my second.
Are we in agreement, however, that this one is not bad?
No. Yeah, I 100%.
Okay, all right, because I want to get that out there because anybody who might have watched last week, and if we're talking about whether we like it or not, I want to make sure that they don't think this one is bad as well.
Oh no, I think I definitely like this.
No, I like it, yeah, for what it is, it's fine. Like, it doesn't have that weird metallic taste like we were getting out of the one from last week. It wasn't, like, there's no that soapy aspect. Like, this is fine.
I've had a few of these too, and I think I'm much more consistent with this product. So whether it's just something, maybe it's more in my profile, and I know I enjoy this, and so I find what I'm looking for. I don't find this to be such like I'm not searching for problems with this ale. I'm searching for more depth. Really, out of an Imperial, I was thinking I was going to get a little more depth.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, for me,
I'll agree with that 100%.
For me, my palate starts picking up the booziness at about 9.5. Anything over 10, I can usually kind of pick up something that I just don't enjoy.
Yeah.
And I don't get this out of this beer, so I'm thinking this could be a little dangerous.
Yeah, I feel it very relaxed.
It's easy
Yeah.
to drink, and it's pretty high ABV.
It gets the job done. for
Josh,
sure.
do you have anything to add on your memories of Krabby Louie?
I've had one or two of them. From my memory of it, it wasn't the most memorable.
For my memory,
but-
it was too memorable. I like that. Can I quote on that?
But it wasn't bad. That's good. The ABV's like really the kicker,
Yeah.
you know, and it's smooth.
Yeah,
But that's really all I remember about it. Because I mean, if you drink two of them, that's really all you're gonna remember about it.
Now, is it? Okay.
What in the world?
I had one building up.
But
and it-
Sarah!
I had one building up. And it decided not to.
That is great.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
I'm really glad everyone got these.
Okay. Like I said, I had one building up and it changed changed its mind.
It changed its mind.
It's probably going to come out the other direction in a few minutes.
If we actually filmed in front of a live studio audience, you would have just corroded the entire pack.
He can't even pour the wine. He's laughing so hard.
Hey, we're gonna have to hand out splash guards like they do for Shamu.
Like,
I know. Don't.
what?
That was the stream that hit the bottom
The
lip
stream.
before I even like.
Do I have to dock? Should I be worried here?
All right, so for our wine,
This is great. Yeah.
I think Josh is gonna
Be very upset he's
be
missing
upset that he
this.
missed this because I think, if I remember correctly, he kind of likes some Australian reds. I think he likes the Australian Shiraz. Is that is that something you enjoy, Josh?
I like some Australian Shiraz, but I do have some red wine right here as well. So
Stop. What are you drinking out
He's
of?
drinking from his
He's
Weinstein.
got the Weinstein.
the wine.
And I guarantee you he's drinking black box wine out of his Weinstein.
There it is.
All right, so we are
So
drinking.
classy.
We're drinking the Y series, Shiraz Viognier from Yalumba Vineyards. This is a 94% Shiraz, 6% Viognier. Of course, Viognier is a white wine or white grape. They only add the 4% or the 6% just to get a little bit of the sweetness, to cut a little of the tannins out of the Shiraz.
Which is surprising because Viogniers don't produce a ton of sugar.
No, but it's just to cut cut a little bit out of the tannins.
Okay.
Viogniers don't have a lot of residual sugars typically, but they do have great liveliness.
Yeah, they have a great flavor
A
complex.
minerality to.
That's my
leaves.
favorite part of Viogniers
Yeah.
is that they're mineralistic and kind of like more texture than a lot of flavor. And
So one thing I like about this, hey, cool Jamoke, do we think he's a lizard? I don't know if he's a lizard or not. But hey, are we talking about lizards in the aspect of the aliens from V, where they wore human skin and were lizards underneath, and really wanted to eat us?
Oh, dude, that's reptilians, man. Come on.
how can
Or are
one
we talking
person be
the
lizard
lizard
people?
Or are we talking the lizard people from Doctor Who that live underground?
Oh yeah,
The
Yeah.
reptilians, man.
She knows Doctor Who.
I do know Doctor Who.
We're talking about the reptilians that harvest orgone energy, man.
Okay, so back to the wine. One of the things I get right away is big berries, but I do get some heat from the alcohol on the
Oh, yeah.
nose. And the
Astringent.
first smell I got was
Keep an eye on that one, Josh.
so this one's changing on the nose as it goes. The very first time I got some chocolate, but now I don't get the chocolate at all.
Now I need to look for the chocolate.
But I'm getting more of a leather.
That's right up my alley.
You guys said astringency is like where it started, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I was getting chocolate first, and then I was getting the heat from the.
I never got the chocolate. I got the berry.
Sadly, I feel Rob on this chocolate thing, like a berry, like chocolate covered cherry, chocolate raspberry kind of.
But like I said, the more I get the sniff going on, the chocolate's going away.
Yeah, it gets a little hotter. Typical of Australia.
So yeah, we're getting so this is 2018.
I do get that
Which is
fruity
not part of the
juiciness
smoky,
Nintendo.
right?
No.
That'll be next year.
No, that'll be 2019. Yeah, so it'll be next year. You're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
With that tartness that you missed in the Goza, are you finding that in this wine?
And this is a 14.5
I've only taken one sip.
ABV, so that explains some of the hotness of the wine.
14.5, yeah.
I'm getting a fruitiness that I just don't typically find in Australia. This is really pleasant. I mean, it's like Cali fruit packed in an Azzy.
You know what's fruity?
Your black box. So.
Mhm.
You get the bite on the tongue. You get the alcohol.
You do. And the Viognier, it takes some of that. It
It's not
opens
super.
up the fruity and takes away some of that tannins.
It's not super dry.
A juiciness, I guess. Maybe even just skip the whole fruity aspect and just like it has a juiciness to it.
I don't know what that was, Josh.
That's Black Box. What do you
No,
think
that's
this
what
is?
happens when you mix-
Talk about your black box.
What do you got? A Merlot, a Cab? What do you got?
Well,
It's the red blend.
I think he was going to pour the High Life into his wine style.
Yeah. Did you look at the comment earlier? Josh has a High Life and Black Box shotgun.
No, it's the unnamed red blend from Black Box.
just a California red
That's a red
blend,
blend, nice.
aka it's
California Cali red blend.
That sounds like a lot of Pinot Noir.
So it's Cabernet.
Ebony.
It's got some cab in there. Juicy red fruit with ripe blueberries.
No.
Okay,
It
so
sounds like Northern Cali Pinot.
so the tannins are trying to come through on this.
It starts on my
Like
tongue.
right on the front on the teeth.
Like it literally was on my tongue
on the gums.
a little bit on. It's not a teeth sucker though.
No.
So like
No, I'm not
it's got
getting
a
that.
little bit on the tip of my tongue, and then it just disappears. Like it wants
And then
to
it
be
get- and then it
dry,
goes into
but then
fruit.
it doesn't really ever make
And
it.
it goes into fruit. So
It's got a cool sensation on the tongue though.
for me, when I'm thinking Australian
I think that's the
Shiraz, I'm
blues
thinking
versus
big,
tannin,
bold tannins. I'm thinking it's going to push up against a big California Cab
Without the pepper.
without the pepper. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no spice to this at all. It is pretty fruit forward, but like it's definitely got a bite, but in a different way than what you're thinking from like a cab.
Mhm.
It's pretty delicious.
I'm a fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a good, with the Viognier knocking some of that tannic structure down, it's a good introduction to a Shiraz.
Shiraz. Sometimes Shiraz to me have a little bit more of an earthy quality that I'm not quite getting out of
Yep.
this.
I'd like a sagey lamb with this. That might
Okay.
be nice.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say a mushroom dish.
Yeah, definitely. That would bring in that
However,
earthiness you're talking about.
Let me
What,
clarify,
like a
I'm not a
mushroom?
vegan.
a vegetarian. So like a what is it, Josh? Am I getting the right term? Mushroom green.
Which one?
The mushroom dish that's like stacked, where it's mushrooms and vegetables, and you stack on top
Stack
of each
it.
other. It's like is it a terrine?
I think you can call that a terrine because but that's like Tourine, right?
Terrine.
I'm just
Well, that would
trying
be
to remember
terrine,
the
but-
French chef that we had out at the club that he did those all the time. It was
This
one.
I'm
should be
pretty
good
sure
with
that's
just
what
like
it
a
is,
big
'cause, like-
portobello steak style mushroom.
Because like a
Well,
terrine.
if you all
Be
you
like-
veggie people out there.
But I'm gonna say Chanterelle really is what I would want to push with this. Maybe the Morels.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but no, that would be really good, like a stack of mushrooms like that.
Your shiitake, your portobello's gonna do well with this, but let's give it some credit. Get those orange Chanterelles in here, and it's really gonna
Just
shine.
like a big medley.
So
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I think that chanterelles are overrated, but that's my opinion.
True, but they're good.
So in Wilmington, there's this little Italian restaurant that is out near Monkey Junction
Bigger Morel fan, basically.
that does a fungi pizza,
I'm down for that.
and I think this would be a perfect match for that. Just because I agree with you 100% that the portobello, the earthiness of the mushroom would go great with this, and I think that fungi pizza would be fantastic.
Hey, do we still get cheese
What's
on
the
our
rest?
pizza when we share with you?
When it's a fungi,
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, what
I'm
restaurant?
not a vegan.
Well, I wasn't gonna pop it out, but it's
He's literally. We're talking to Jay Mello here on Skype.
Yeah.
it's not them. It's
Actually,
I know it's not the mellow.
but
it's
Mello has a
Oh, wait.
bomb
Aha
shiitake
Pizza. It's
No,
Aha
no,
Pizza
it's
in
not.
Springfield.
no. It's not.
You
a
know
pizza,
what I'm talking
it's
about.
not a pizza joint.
It's an Italian.
It's an Italian restaurant. They do some like individual pizzas, and one of them is
Talking about Giorgio's?
huh?
Talking about Giorgio's?
No.
It's in Monkey Junction.
It's a Monkey Junction. It's in the Landfall Shopping Center. It's got a
I'm
definite
gonna
Italian
call my
name.
dad
Definite Italian name, but I can't remember it right now.
because he lives right there.
It's probably right next to
That's
that
where
coffee
Dad
place.
drives in from Wilmington all the time. No wonder he doesn't want
That other coffee place.
That one other coffee spot.
that.
You know that coffee spot.
Chuchina, something Chuchina.
Okay, I think I know. I can't recall it.
Not
Moving on though.
not the one in Southport.
Oh,
With the,
no, Osteria.
That's
That's not there anymore.
The one with all the
one,
T's
that
and all
one's
the
there, but
R's
the one
and all
in,
that
the
shit.
one in oh no, I'm
There's
sorry,
one at
the one in
Landfall.
Monkey Junction's the one I'm talking about the one at Military Cutoff, the original.
Oh yeah, no, those guys are great, man.
Osteria Chuchina, yeah, that.
Yeah, it's got like 9 R's, 13 T's, and an O and an S.
Yeah, not Monkey Junction, Military Cutoff. That's what
And
the
they're-
by Landfall.
But
Up
their
by
words.
Landfall, yeah. They have
But no,
awesome bread.
No one in my company can spell that right in a single email. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I could, pizza.
Lots of
and bread
O's,
pudding.
S's.
But no, their funky pizza, that's one of my go-tos, and I think this would be perfect with it. So something earthiness. And Nick said a lamb
Lamb.
with what did you say, sage?
Yeah, a sagey lamb. Yeah. that's
Doesn't
what I said.
lamb typically go with some sort of like mint or whatever?
Yeah.
Or is that typical?
Ah,
No, we
I don't
covered
know.
this.
I
This
don't.
was, revert to episode 38. I think we covered mint jelly.
okay, yeah. No. You know what you had leading into your rack of lamb with mint jelly on top? You probably had butternut squash soup and a wedge salad leading into it.
I'm sorry to bring up old wounds.
Oh, you're gonna finish it up?
One too many of those dishes, and he's not wanting to make any more.
I've legitimately never.
Or did you gonna finish up with a creme brulee or a bananas flambe?
Yeah, can I get the lava cake?
Oh.
Oh, dude,
You're gonna have to break your vegetarianism.
I can't stab you.
I can't break it. I'm allergic to red meat.
Well, you're just gonna have to get EpiPen because it's
Oh.
perfect.
Yeah, I
Oh,
need to let everybody know I'm not like one of those annoying vegetarians. They're like, I just want.
And by annoying vegetarians, she means vegetarians who I can't put that any way nicely, but I just
There is no way to.
I
put it
was
nicely.
just trying not to
Like,
offend
yes.
like all vegetarians, Christina.
Oh,
I'm not
did you
trying
get
to
bit?
offend them, but I was a meat eater for
Rob,
most
can I
of
say
my
wow?
life. Okay.
Did you get bit by that tick that makes you
I
allergic to?
did.
Oh my god.
Yep. So I don't eat red
There's
meat or pork.
Are you getting any chocolate on the back end on the palate?
I would say maybe, but I don't eat chocolate.
Oh my god.
I don't like chocolate, you guys, so I'm not a chocolate eater. So sometimes I don't pick it up as much because I don't taste it a lot.
So, is it all chocolate or American chocolate?
I don't do any chocolate normally. I'm not a fan.
You were cool.
You were cool.
That's great.
That's great.
I've never been a chocolate
There's all
person.
sorts of chocolates out there that, like.
Give me a good chocolate and maybe I'll like it.
Okay.
You're never gonna see me eating any sort of chocolate candy.
Okay. Well, we'll work.
So
on it.
I don't. That's a hard thing for me to pick up. Also, certain fruit flavors because I have fruit allergies. We're just putting it all out there. I don't pick it up sometimes, and you have to tell me like that's
I'm
what
just
a peach
glad it's
tastes
somebody
like.
else for once.
Like that's what this tastes like, and then I can like, oh, okay, that's what it tastes like.
So, Josh, you have to come back to the show because now we have 2 Nicks on the show.
Yeah. We're the only two
Let's be
normies?
on a better day.
We're the only 2 that don't have to worry about what we eat or drink.
I know. I was really worried you were gonna pick that strawberry thing today.
Well,
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't
think
use
beer,
wine,
so.
but like I'm allergic to strawberries, so
And I
like
think so is
I
Nick.
can't drink it.
No, but
Not without taking a Benadryl.
Is that like a case where it's like the schnozberries, so it's like an EpiPen?
I've heard that anyone who basically
More like
works
diphenhydramine.
with strawberries will become allergic allergic to this.
All right, so we're kind of rambling here. So
we're just
let's
talking at
move
this point.
on to some reviews here.
Start off
So
with
let's start off with your Boulevard there. Give us a rundown on it. Let's go ahead.
so Boulevard Brewing Company, Kansas City, Missouri, tequila, barrel, lime, goza, sour ale. I'm gonna do a good 1.5. I wanted a little bit more out of it just because that was my anticipation. Still wonderful, really drinkable. Nice flavor all the way through. You get the lime. Don't get a lot of the tequila, but you get that really nice, like lightly tart, mildly sweet beach beer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was just not to cut you off, just gonna follow right on that trail. This is highly drinkable daytime stuff. Boulevard, I'm gonna give you a thumb and a quarter. That's a 3 o'clock from Nick, which means you made the cut. You're on the dial. Technically Nick does a thumb and a quarter for you. But why do I say I'm not a huge Goza fan? I gotta leave room for my sauce, there's so many other beers I like out there. I know Goza had its run. I think Boulevard did a great job here. I'm very pleased that they stepped on the scene and did something fun with the tequila barrel. They gave it some great flavor and character that was enjoyable. Probably great with friends, like we were saying, good with food, and good with just more beers on the beach.
So I'm going to go ahead and agree with Christina here on the 1.5. Me personally, I'm a big sour Goza fan. I really like them. 1.5 means there's absolutely nothing wrong with this beer. This is a solid beer.
Stop it.
Do we need to call the authorities?
We're
Are you guys having a quarantine?
We're hearing some quarantine quarrel from House Pittman.
Can you just tell Mom and Dad you were live on air?
Josh just muted his okay, so anyway.
Great stuff.
So back to the review. Solid beer, solid Goza, solid in that way. I think my negative on it. Okay, so
No salt.
like Christine said, this is we had the big last year. We had the big Goza, the tequila barrel aged from Founders. We also had the key lime pie from Westbrook, and then we have this one from Boulevard. Okay, so you have the scale of 3 there, and I think as far as the 3 goes, this is on the bottom end. This is not saying anything negative about it. However, I think they probably could have left the tequila barrel off of it, just because I'm not getting anything of it. The Founders, when they put tequila barrel on there, let me tell you, that was like drinking a margarita.
I'd rather have a Mas Agave. I'll just throw that out there.
That was super solid. That gave me everything that was on the label. So I'm giving this a thumb and a half. I thoroughly like it. I could drink a 6-pack of this on the beach, at the pool, just sitting on the deck, at a cookout, whatever. This is a good solid beer. At the price point, it's excellent, $2.75. So I'll give it a thumb and a half. If you want a little bit more, probably take the labeling off as far as tequila barrel and just say it's a key lime Goza, and you'd be solid. All right, so Nick, your Kindle that you had over there.
Yeah, I just finished my last sip, and wow, that thing's a doozy. It'll sneak up and grab you. That is certainly a pair of sneakers there. We warned ourselves. It clearly says 9.5 ABV, and that it's an Imperial IPA. I am feeling every bit, and Rob is apparently too, because he's spilling wine everywhere.
He can't hit my cup.
This guy.
I couldn't help it. I had to.
The innuendo. There's gonna be some people that are not
What I
happy
think
with
is
that.
Krabby Louie is a great beer. You need to try this out. Throw it in there. It's a heavy hitter. It's not all about the flavor profile, and actually, as heavy hitter Imperials go, it has a little booziness, but it's actually quite palatable and very friendly to take down. So go for it. Like throw it in your mix pack. Also, we're bringing in a pretty easy price. $4.50. It's a pint-sized can, 16 ounce. It comes out with a great pour. We mentioned some earlier things about Kenworks. We think they've done a great job with the production of this product, and they canned it perfectly. We're happy with them so far. Very consistent with the Krabby Louie. So check it out. And like I said, probably I'm gonna have to say this one's this one's a 420 for me. It's like right there, a thumb and a third. It's not my favorite Imperial IPA, but it didn't fall off the list. I think I'd definitely tell anyone to check out a Krabby Louie.
So for me, I think I'm going to be the only one that's going to have a negative on this one. Just because, for me, it didn't wow me. We're looking at an Imperial. I'm expecting. I'm actually, when they say Imperial on it, I'm expecting a little booziness. There wasn't any. The nose was barely perceptible as a light orange juice. And then the palate was just there for me. I'm gonna have to give this like a half a thumb. I just don't. It's not huge for me. I didn't get and I'm really surprised that Nick rated so high just because
Well,
I know
I gave it a.
I know how Nick is with his hops. He likes his hops. I didn't get the hops.
It didn't make my hop scale at all. Yeah.
And so when it comes to an IPA, he probably, it really surprised me that he gave it this high rating because it's an IPA that had no hops to it, and then had no booziness to it for an Imperial, and then there was just a little bit of juicy orange juice on the nose, barely, and then kind of faded and nothing on the palate. So I'm going to give it, what I say, half thumb?
Half thumb.
That's what I'm going to give it.
Well, you're not the only person that's gonna disagree with Nick. I'm giving it a full thumb. I would say 3/4, but the name pushes it up a little bit. Krabby Louie is so cute, and so I like the name of the beer, and that does push it up because that's gonna give me incentive to grab it off the shelf.
Okay.
Right? So, again, I agree with a lot of things you said. I didn't taste any hops. I smelled nothing. Like, I could barely get anything on the nose. Now, for what it is dangerous because it goes down very, very easily. So if you're looking
this
for
is
that ABV that
this
you
is a
don't
beer
know.
that women are going to get pregnant on.
True. Yep. Don't drink this during the quarantine.
Rob, this
or
is
you're
so
going to have
There's no women there.
drink this, and then you're gonna end up with what are they calling this? The generation?
The 9-month mistake. I don't know.
No, there was like a specific term.
The quarantine.
Coronials. They're gonna be coronials. Yeah,
Um,
a lot of ABV in there. Like again, I agree with you. If I'm looking for something that high, I was expecting a booziness, which that's what I kind of appreciated about it because I don't personally love that boozy flavor.
That's where the Cosmic Bill was for me.
Yeah,
exactly.
that it doesn't give you that, but it is 9.5%. So 2 pints of that down, you're definitely gonna feel something. But again, there's no hop. There wasn't enough hop. I mean, it was there, but again, 1 full thumb with 1/4 of it being the name.
Okay.
I can rate it.
What was that?
I've had it. I've had it. I can rate that one.
Right.
Why don't you give us a little rate on it then?
Yeah.
Almost a thumb.
Yeah.
3/4 of a thumb?
Wow.
I like it more, but I don't.
Okay.
It's not bad.
munching on.
All right, so
Well,
thank you for that enlightening
review.
I remember you saying that it was memorable in the fact that it wasn't very memorable. So that would hit with your review, I think.
Yeah. No, that's what. Yeah.
All right.
On to the Y.
All right. So here we go with the Y series Shiraz Viognier from the Yalumba Vineyard. This is a 94% Shiraz, 6% Viognier, 2018 vintage. So yes, this is young. Comes out of Australia the year before the fire. So next year, I firmly believe that this is going to be a smoky, believe it or not, smoky little wine. It's just a byproduct. I'm sorry. It's not meant as a joke.
It just looks funny how
it just
came.
yeah. So a lot of times I do look funny. Never mind. So for me, the Viognier definitely cut down the tannins. The wine did have a little tannic structure that hit me on the front, right at the teeth, a little bit in the front gum. Did not carry on to the palate, into the mouth. However, fruit juiciness did. And then some of the characteristics of coffee. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Yeah. So some of the characteristics of chocolate carried into the back palate for me. The more I had this wine, the more I liked it, and that's normal for anything that you put down. However, I'm going to say I think this is a good introductory Shiraz. It's good for somebody who's looking to expand out of a California cab. Just looking to see what's different out there. I'm going to give it out of 2, 1.5. It's solid. It's right there. Price point is $12. Actually, maybe because of the price point, I'm going to give it 1 3/4. I think this is a solid wine for a $12 bottle. You're not going to get that in too many places. So as an introductory wine, this is great. And I seem to be picking a lot of the introductory wines lately. And so I think that this is solid for that. So I'll give it 1 3/4.
Cheers.
I'm blown away by that price. $12.50 for this quality wine.
12-0.
$12. Usually a $12 bottle.
1, 2.
I can like point out some kind of flaw that I got to work around or taste out with what I pair it with. At $12, this thing is just coming out nice and clean, great palate, open-ended. Yeah, we made some serving suggestions. The earthiness, the gaminess.
He's having a hard time with his black box.
Yeah. But overall, this wine is just juicy, very friendly. I think, like Rob said, this is an accessible wine. If you're wondering what's up with Aussie wines, is this purely characteristic of Australia wines? I don't think so.
No, not 100%.
Yeah, but I think it would be a great way to start pinpointing, well, what is the difference between a Cali and an Australian? Because this is just like a great way to start that deviation. Pinot Noir fans, I'm going to just throw this out there. Pinot Noir fans, give this wine a check out. It might win you into the world.
It's a $12 bottle. If you don't enjoy it, at least you've tasted it and you're trying it.
Yeah,
This is
and
something new.
I would like to point out that I like the fact that you went Pinot Noir versus a California Syrah.
Yeah, because they're
which basically is the same grape.
It should be. But
However, the style that it's grown the style that it's grown in and the
soil
terroir that
content.
it's grown in
Yeah.
is completely different. So that there's different.
I just think
The
the
Shiraz
juicy
doesn't
in
have
here.
as much of a tannic structure as
Yeah.
the Shiraz does. So I like the fact that you
it's
did the Pinot
juice
Noir.
forward, so Pinot Noirs tend to be a little bit more fruit forward. Nick, what was your ranking on that? And I'll move forward.
Probably like I'm gonna stick with our 2-thumb system. I'm gonna throw my other thumb up right away and just say yes. I take a glass of that. My other thumb, I'm probably gonna end up at about 5 o'clock. All right. This is not top shelf wine by any means.
Agreed.
This is just like good stuff to share with your friends. So, I'd like to turn that dial all the way on this, but it's a $12 bottle of some decent Aussie stuff that you can share with your friends, and goes great with probably some food or just more wine.
Yeah. So I'm kind of sticking with you, Rob. I kind of agree about a 175 just because the price point does kind of push it up a little bit. But I like what Nick said, where it's friendly. Like, it's not offensive, it's not insane. If you're looking for other styles that you may eventually enjoy, or like something you've never tried before, this is definitely a go-to to try, because it does have that Viognier in there. So it's not insanely tannic. So you're not getting that insane dry sensation on the tongue.
Yep.
You get it very mildly, but that's something that you can learn
Sure.
when you're moving forward in different styles of wine, for sure. Flavor's phenomenal, juice forward, like the Pinot Noir drinkers would enjoy. But it still
Cali
has
Pinot Noir, by the way.
yeah. Or maybe in Oregon,
Yeah, we're gonna
like
stay.
West Coast
We're gonna
style
stay
Pinot
U.S.
Noirs.
Pinot Noir, not French. Pinot
Not
Noir.
French, yeah. French Pinot Noirs tend to be a little bit drier on my personal palate.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely one to try to branch out with. The bottle's phenomenal. It's got this really cool font, which you definitely can't see.
Yeah,
on
too
the-
bad you can't really make
But-
it out.
I almost can't
I mean, it's
read
a
the
gorgeous bottle.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely one that'll catch your eye. You can't beat this $12 bottle of wine.
I agree.
It's there.
So, Josh, I wish you could have been able to try that, because I really think you would have liked it. So
Oh well,
next
no,
time
I
you're
can
But
review
you
mine.
can
I've
come to the
had
office
beer.
and buy it.
And the next time you're in and you're looking for a bottle that you think your dad will like, or you want your dad to like, and then you're going to drink like 3/4 of it, that's the one you need to get.
Well, you just nailed every bottle of wine I bring home.
I know.
But aside from that, do I get a chance to review my beers?
So next
And
week
what?
How's your Miller High Life?
so next
Okay,
week
so this is Miller High Life.
He phoned it. Look, he phoned
We're
it.
all familiar with it. It's probably backwards in the camera because of how cameras work.
no,
Or
we
it
read
just,
it.
so I'm gonna give this nothing.
I'll give this nothing.
Because it's literally just there.
But for what
that's
it is,
just-
rank
yeah,
it
that's-
for what it is.
High Life is there.
Did you actually put it in the fridge or just the garage?
Just to let everybody know,
But I-
Josh is
but I-
through Skype, and we're also being able to talk to him that way. So we're seeing him.
So basically, what it is that I really like 40 ounces, but I didn't buy a 40.
so he's gonna rate it lower because he didn't get a 40.
No,
Are you a Brass Monkey fan?
40 still gets a 0 because I bought the 12 pack. I brought 4 beers up here with me, which is 48 ounces, just a little bit more, because I want it to be as warm as a 40 when I get to the bottom of the last beer. And this is just as disgusting as the bottom of a 40-ounce bottle of beer.
Hey,
so-
good news, Josh. We've got PBR Tall Boys for sale online here at the shop. So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
replenish as early as 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh,
That's right.
Pat,
Coors
Pat,
does
Pat-
brew
So,
we had-
PBR for those
so
of you.
what I'm gonna say is, next week, if Josh is still in quarantine, which he's not in quarantine because he's sick, but there's other
Personal
factors.
reasons.
If he's still in quarantine, we're going to try to coordinate a little bit better. This happened last minute. We're going to try to coordinate a little bit better where he may be able to have the beers that we're trying here at his place, along with a sample of the wine, so we can all kind of give a review.
Oh, yeah.
In the meantime, Josh, you suck, and we'll see you next week.
I know. It's my fault, Rob.
Hey,
Blame it on me.
Josh, what episode
You
was
could have
this?
snuck out.
This is episode 43. Thank you for chiming in to What Are You Drinking Now? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah! Yeah!
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Talk to you later.